Tourism is a powerful force. It connects people and cultures. It brings economic benefits to destinations worldwide. But tourism can also put a strain on resources, damage the environment, and disrupt local communities. That's why sustainable tourism is so important. Sustainable tourism is about balancing the needs of visitors, the environment, and local communities. It's about enjoying a place without harming it for future generations. Imagine visiting a beautiful beach, learning about local traditions and supporting local businesses, all while knowing your trip is making a positive impact. That's the essence of sustainable tourism. Sustainable tourism isn't just about protecting the environment and respecting cultures. It's a holistic approach that encompasses the well-being of the local community, the preservation of natural resources, and the promotion of cultural heritage. In Bali, this concept has been embraced wholeheartedly, transforming the island into a model of sustainable development. It's also about creating economic opportunities for local communities. By involving local residents in tourism activities, Bali has ensured that the benefits of tourism are distributed more equitably. This has led to the empowerment of local entrepreneurs and the creation of numerous job opportunities. When tourism is done sustainably, it can provide jobs, support small businesses, and improve livelihoods. In Bali, many families have started their own businesses, from homestays to guided tours, contributing to the local economy and fostering a sense of community pride. Bali, an Indonesian island known for its stunning beaches and vibrant culture, is a great example of how sustainable tourism can boost the economy. The island's commitment to sustainability has not only attracted tourists but also encouraged them to stay longer and spend more, further benefiting the local economy.
Bali has embraced eco-friendly accommodations, with many resorts and hotels implementing green practices such as energy conservation, water management, and waste reduction. These eco-friendly accommodations not only reduce the environmental footprint, but also offer unique experiences for eco-conscious travelers. Promoted local crafts and cuisine, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of the island. Tourists are encouraged to buy locally made products and savor traditional Balinese dishes, which help sustain local artisans and food vendors. And invested in responsible waste management. Bali has implemented comprehensive waste management programs, including recycling initiatives and eco-friendly waste disposal methods, to ensure that the island remains clean and beautiful for future generations. These efforts have not only preserved Bali's natural beauty and cultural heritage, but also attracted tourists who are willing to pay a premium for sustainable experiences. Activities such as eco-tours, wildlife conservation projects, and cultural workshops offer visitors a deeper connection to the island while promoting environmental stewardship. As a result, Bali has seen significant economic growth while minimizing the negative impacts of tourism. The island's success story serves as an inspiration for other destinations looking to balance economic development with environmental and cultural preservation. By prioritizing sustainability, Bali has created a thriving tourism industry that benefits both the local community and the environment.
Tourism can be a double-edged sword when it comes to culture. It has the power to both uplift and undermine the very essence of local traditions and ways of life. On one hand, it can help preserve and celebrate local traditions, languages, and customs. Tourists often seek authentic experiences, which can provide an economic incentive for communities to maintain their cultural practices. On the other hand, it can lead to the commodification and erosion of cultural identity. The influx of tourists can sometimes pressure communities to alter their traditions to cater to external tastes, diluting the authenticity of their cultural expressions. Black heritage tours in the United States offer a compelling example of how tourism can be used to promote social sustainability. These tours are designed not just as sightseeing opportunities, but as educational experiences that delve deep into the rich history and culture of African Americans.
These tours focus on educating visitors about the history, struggles, and triumphs of African Americans. They provide a platform for sharing stories that are often overlooked in mainstream narratives. They often involve visits to historical sites, interactions with local communities, and opportunities to engage in meaningful dialogue. This interaction fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation of the cultural heritage being showcased. Additionally, tourists get to experience African American art, music, and cuisine firsthand. These elements are not just for show, they are integral parts of the community's identity and history. By sharing these stories and experiences, Black Heritage Tours foster cross-cultural understanding, preserve cultural heritage, and empower local communities. They create a space where both tourists and locals can learn from each other, building bridges of empathy and respect. This model of tourism not only benefits the visitors, but also strengthens the social fabric of the host communities, ensuring that cultural heritage is not just preserved, but celebrated and passed on to future generations.
Our planet is facing unprecedented environmental challenges, from climate change to biodiversity loss. Sustainable tourism recognizes the importance of protecting our natural resources and minimizing the ecological footprint of travel. Singapore, a bustling metropolis, has made remarkable strides in environmental sustainability, earning it the nickname City in Nature.
Despite its high population density, Singapore boasts lush gardens, vertical forests, and a commitment to renewable energy. Public transportation is efficient and encouraged, reducing reliance on private vehicles. These efforts not only enhance the livability of the city, but also attract eco-conscious tourists who appreciate Singapore's commitment to sustainability.
Achieving sustainable tourism requires a collaborative effort from all stakeholders involved. Governments, organizations, businesses, local communities, and tourists all have a role to play. Each of these groups brings unique perspectives and resources to the table, making their collaboration essential for creating a tourism industry that is not only profitable, but also environmentally and socially responsible. By working together, these stakeholders can ensure that tourism development is balanced and benefits everyone involved.
Governments set policies, regulations, and incentives to promote sustainable tourism practices. They play a crucial role in creating a framework that encourages businesses and tourists to adopt sustainable behaviors. Through legislation and policy making, governments can enforce standards that protect natural resources, cultural heritage, and local communities. Additionally, they can provide funding and support for sustainable tourism initiatives, ensuring that these efforts are well-resourced and effective.
Organizations such as the World Tourism Organization provide guidelines, research, and support for sustainable tourism development. These organizations conduct studies and gather data to understand the impacts of tourism and to develop best practices. They also offer training and resources to help stakeholders implement sustainable practices. By sharing knowledge and expertise, these organizations help to create a global standard for sustainable tourism that can be adopted by countries and businesses around the world.
Businesses in the tourism industry, from airlines to hotels to tour operators, can adopt sustainable practices in their operations. This includes reducing their carbon footprint, minimizing waste, and supporting local economies. For example, hotels can implement energy-saving measures and source products from local suppliers, while airlines can offer carbon offset programs to their passengers. Tour operators can use electric vehicles and promote eco-friendly tours. By integrating sustainability into their business models, these companies can attract environmentally conscious travelers and contribute to the overall sustainability of the tourism industry.
And local communities are essential for ensuring that tourism benefits them directly and respects their culture and environment. They can offer unique experiences and products that attract tourists, while also preserving their traditions and natural surroundings. By involving local communities in tourism planning and decision-making, stakeholders can ensure that tourism development is inclusive and equitable. This not only helps to protect the community's way of life, but also enhances the visitor experience by providing authentic and meaningful interactions.
Tourists themselves have a responsibility to make informed choices, support sustainable businesses, and minimize their impact. This can include choosing eco-friendly travel options, respecting local customs and environments, and reducing waste by using reusable products. By being mindful of their actions and decisions, tourists can play a significant role in promoting sustainable tourism. Their demand for sustainable options can drive businesses to adopt more responsible practices, creating a positive feedback loop that benefits everyone involved.
Section 6. Overcoming challenges, conflicts, power, and measuring success. While the concept of sustainable tourism is widely embraced, putting it into practice comes with its own set of challenges. Balancing economic development with environmental protection and social equity can be complex. Local communities often have limited power in decision-making processes, even though they are most affected by tourism. Defining and measuring the sustainability of tourism practices can be challenging, making it difficult to track progress and ensure accountability. Section 7. Different paths to sustainability, ecotourism, community-based tourism, and pro-poor tourism. There are various approaches to sustainable tourism, each with its own emphasis and target audience. Focuses on experiencing natural areas while minimizing environmental impact and benefiting local communities. Emphasizes the active participation of local communities in tourism development and management, ensuring that they benefit directly. Aims to reduce poverty by creating economic opportunities for the poorest members of society through tourism. Section 8. Sustainable production and consumption, making responsible choices. Sustainable tourism isn't just about where we go and what we do. It's also about how our travel choices impact the environment and local communities. Sustainable production and consumption are crucial aspects of sustainable tourism.
This means choosing accommodations, transportation, and activities that minimize waste, reduce carbon emissions, and support local businesses.
It also means being mindful of our consumption habits, reducing our water and energy use, and avoiding single-use plastics. Section 9. Conclusion: a shared responsibility for a sustainable future. Sustainable tourism is a journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing effort, collaboration, and a willingness to learn and adapt. By working together, we can ensure that tourism continues to benefit people and the planet for generations to come. Whether we are travelers, businesses, or policymakers, we all have a role to play in creating a more sustainable future for tourism. By making responsible choices, supporting sustainable practices, and advocating for change, we can help ensure that tourism remains a force for good in the world.